Hello, I'm Joe Hren. City contractors Tuesday night released rough plans for a new downtown technology park. WTIU's Ben Woolsey reports that the city will fund initial green space development, but hope private companies will sign on to develop the park.
The planned tech park northwest of downtown near the Showers building currently houses a few private companies and a number of abandoned buildings once owned by Indiana University. The city purchased many of the buildings last year to maintain control of development. Bloomington Economic and Sustainability Development Director Denise Alano-Martin says the city will recoup its initial investment after private companies lease or buy back land from the city.
We issued bonds to purchase the property, and some of those bonds, some of that bond volume we set aside for future projects toward this vision.
Residents packed City Council chambers Tuesday to hear about the development plan. Bloomington resident Benedict Jones says he hopes the project will add to the already vibrant atmosphere in the city.
I'm just excited at what it will add to the overall cultural landscape, and opportunities for jobs and other things to develop are really exciting.
Alano-Martin says she hopes to have signed contracts from investors by the end of the year. However, she was hesitant to provide a date on the actual development of the technology park. With producer Ben Woolsey, I'm Dan Goldblatt for WTIU News.
Legislation aimed at helping Indiana's gaming industry stay competitive underwent drastic changes in a House committee Wednesday, including elimination of some aspects many considered to be an expansion of gaming. The legislation still contains many of the tax breaks aimed at helping the state's gaming facilities better compete against casinos in surrounding states. And Governor Pence says he is concerned the legislative effort to overhaul the state's criminal code is not tough enough on low-level drug offenders. The bill that rewrites Indiana's criminal code toughens penalties for the state's worst offenders while focusing more on rehabilitation for first-time nonviolent offenders. Proponents of the bill say Indiana's current system essentially warehouses low-level offenders without dealing with core problems like addiction. And now the weather forecast. First for tonight, partly cloudy, lows around 18 tomorrow. Partly cloudy conditions with highs up to 35 degrees. Then tomorrow night clear with lows around 18. And then still cold in that 5-day forecast on Friday. Partly cloudy, highs up to 42, 48 on Saturday with more rain in the forecast on Sunday. A 50% chance of precipitation, highs up to 41. And then snow back in the forecast Monday and Tuesday. For WTIU News, I'm Joe Hren.